All right, good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Up and Moving. My name is Steve Elmer. I'm a college professor in the Department of Kinesiology and Integrative Physiology at Michigan Tech University. We're excited to have you with us today. Up and Moving is a community-based physical activity program to help us stay active during the pandemic and beyond. We offer live home-based workouts just about every day here. Our schedule will be changing. I'll make an announcement at the end. If you can't make it here today, or let friends know that all of our workouts are recorded on our website at upandmoving.org. You'll see we have well over 100 archived workouts to watch at any time. Today, we're going to focus on a lightweight circuit exercise workout. A couple things that you'll need. If you have some light dumbbells or soup cans, I have 2 cans of spaghetti sauce here. That would be great. Most of the exercises today will be body weight, but we'll use the cans a little bit later, or dumbbells. We're going to start with a brief warm-up. We'll get right into our circuit, which will take about 10 minutes. We'll do some aerobic activities. We'll do some balance, agility, and then some strengthening. We'll take a short break. We'll go through that again, finish up with a cool down. So make sure you have a bottle of water. I'll give you a second to grab those. I'll meet you in the center of living room, home, wherever you are in just a minute, and we'll get started. We're going to start with just a brief warm-up here. So a couple things. I want you to reach up towards the sky here. Just kind of shake the arms, shake the legs. Do some crisscross here with our arms. I see a lot of sun coming in through the window wherever you are. So a nice, beautiful Thursday morning, it looks like, across the board. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and just reach down, touch your knee. So take that right arm, reach to the left knee, and then we'll alternate here. Get us warmed up, loosened up for our circuit workout today. Many of you know our regular instructor, Ari. Ari is moving on to physical therapy school, so we have a little transition here today. This week I'm helping out with a few more workouts. We'll have our new student team delivering the workouts over the next week, and we'll have a new schedule, like I said, posted later this week. Okay, we're going to switch down and now touch our toe. Come back up. Back in the camera here. Opposite arm to opposite toe. All right, next we're going to go ahead and just do some knee taps. We'll bring our knees up. Let's give a little tap here. I see a couple of participants today have on the Up and Moving shirts. We really appreciate your support, and you look great, and thanks for helping spread the message. Okay, next we're going to move into some heel touches or a butt kick here, just kind of reaching back, see if we can touch our heel to our hand. We're loosening up the legs here. We're going to switch and do what we call some zombie kicks. These are from Up and Moving. One of our instructors, Isaac, wants us to do these every time. A little stretch on the hamstrings here. Going to lift your leg up. These don't have to be all the way up to the top yet. We're just in the warm up here. Nice little stretch here in the back of the leg. Okay, well, next one here, going to do a little quad stretch. So reach back with the left arm and the left leg here. Just kind of alternate back and forth. Okay, next we're going to do a little dynamic side bend, feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. I'm going to take my right arm, reach it across, so reach over, and then reach across with the other arm. Back here in the camera. Just a nice little dynamic stretch here. It's great to see everybody on Zoom here this morning. The feedback is always helpful as I get a visual here of how everybody's doing. Okay, next we're going to move in just to kind of move around a little bit in your space that you have. Some baby arm swings here. We'll gradually make these just a little bit bigger. And while you're doing this, just scope out the real estate that you have here in the living room or bedroom or wherever you are at home. We'll be doing some side-to-side movements as part of our circuit and kind of moving around based on the space that you have available. So I'm going to go ahead and switch these to going in the reverse direction. Start small. Gradually make them a little bit bigger. Let's get a couple, maybe 3 or 4 big ones here, nice and slow. Okay, just 1 or 2 more left, and then we'll get into our circuit today. Going to give you the side view here. These are some shoulder swings, so just going to bring my arms up and back. You'll notice I'll do a little kind of quarter, little knee bend here. Take a big deep breath here. Should feel like you're a little bit taller. Reach up towards the sky, wiggle those hands. Okay, maybe 2 more of these. Okay, let's get some clapping here. We'll rub our hands together. Do a little jog in place. Keep our claps going here. A couple of our participants really like us to sort of beat our chest here. We can let out a little Tarzan. Shake out those arms, and we're going to finish up with a little jumping jack here. So side to side kind of variation. Let's go for about 30 seconds here. In the last 10 seconds, we'll pick up the pace of our jumping jacks. Should feel like your heart rate's getting up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to go into a little bit faster one here, or you can just stick with the modified, but let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and good. All right, we'll reset here. Grab a drink if you need it. I'll meet you back in the starting position here in just a few seconds or 2. And you should feel like breathing and heart rate are up, and that's good. And then we'll get started here. So as we go through our circuit, we're going to start with the aerobic activity. Again, that's going to be focused on getting that and keeping that breathing and heart rate up for just a couple of minutes. We'll do some more agility balance. We'll be kind of moving around on our feet. Then we'll finish up with the more traditional strength training where you might need your weights there. Okay, when the folks on Zoom are ready, if you could just come back and maybe just do a little walking, a little stepping in place, that'll be the signal that I know that you are ready to go. So, all right, so we're going to officially get going on our clock here. Again, it's going to take about 10 minutes to go through this circuit. We'll do a rest period after that and go through it again. So let's go ahead and start with some walking. Keep those arms moving here, a little bit of a march now. We've been focused on winter. We're getting ready for spring here in the Upper Peninsula of northern Wisconsin. Our snow is finally gone. Last few snowbanks I saw melted off. So that's great for some hiking, checking out some waterfalls. So at Up and Moving, we'll try to get you ready for those fun outdoor activities. Let's go ahead and do a little bit more high knees here. Really kind of drive those arms. And our next movement here will start in about 15 seconds. We're going to switch into some side-to-side shuffles. Okay, so when we're ready, go ahead and find the real estate that you have, and we're just going to squat down a little bit. So to the left and to the right. If you want to make these a touch harder, you can get a little bit more of an aggressive stance, a little lower, a little bit more knee bend. If you want to make them a little easier, stand a little bit more upright, and you're just doing some steps side to side. So a couple different variations. Pick what works best for you. You're doing great so far. If you don't have as much space, again, just a couple of steps is all you need. Keep those hands out for balance. Kind of looking straight ahead. All right, we'll come back to the center here. Take a second, catch your breath. I'll show you the next one we're going to do. It's just the forward and back version. So I'm going to take a few steps up towards the camera, a few steps backwards. Show you the side view here. A few steps up, a few steps back. Up and back. Okay, so we'll go through a minute of these, and then we'll get into a little bit more, a little slower agility stuff. So when you're ready, we'll officially get started with our up and back. You can pump those arms a little bit and back. Up, back. Kind of little baby chop steps here. Think about being light on your feet. Up, back. If you want a little slower tempo, you can just do some walking up, back, up, back. If you're looking for more of a challenge, you can get a little bit more aggressive and move those feet a little faster. Again, one of our themes here is really to pick the appropriate variation that challenges you in your own individual way. And we can work together as a group here through Zoom to get you to the end of the workout. All right, let's do 2 more up and back. Take a break. So 2 and 1. Okay, good. Take a second here. We're going to move into, just checking my checklist here. We will move into the star pattern here. So I think I'm going to show you the side view first. Again, take a minute here, catch your breath. So little nice athletic stance here. I'm going to take my right leg. I'm going to reach forward, center, back. So forward, center, back. Reach forward, come back to the center, reach back. Let me show you the front view here. Forward, center, back. And I'm going to do the other leg, forward, center, back. Forward, center, back. Forward, center, back. Let's try a couple of slow ones here. We'll gradually pick up our speed, work a little bit on our agility and coordination. So we'll go ahead and shake that right arm out, tap the right leg, make sure it's alive, ready to go here. So in 3, 2, 1, we'll start with that right leg. So right forward, center, back. Left leg forward, center, back. Right leg forward, center, back. Forward, center, back. Forward, center, back. I'll let you keep going here. Work on your rhythm. Forward, forward, center, back. Forward, center, back. Just remember to alternate between legs. These are just little toe touches here. If you can, let's see if we can pick up our pace just a little bit here. Forward, center, back. Forward, center, back. Forward, center, back. Forward, center, back. See what you can do here as we finish it up. We got about 15 seconds with this movement pattern. Forward, center, back. Okay, last 5 seconds. If Ari was here today, she would say, go after it, guys. So forward, center, back. Forward, center, back. Forward, center, back. 3, 2, 1, and take a little breather. Okay, great. Next one we have. At any time, if you need a drink, if you need to just take a little longer pause, by all means, that's perfectly fine. And once we get through about 10 minutes here, we'll take a group pause as well. All right, next one we're going to do are called move our feet out and in. So just watch, I'll do a demonstration here. I'll start with my right leg. So I'm going to go out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in. I know many of you have seen Ari and others do these, so it should be pretty straightforward, but if you haven't, just go slow in the beginning. Out, out, in, out, out, in. Practice that a little bit. Just a word of caution, the first time I did these, I tried to do something like this, and you get a little stuck. So make sure, little baby steps here. All right, let's go for a minute here. First 30 seconds, just practice out, out, in, and then we'll pick up the pace. So here we go. Out, out, in, out, out, in, in. Out, out, in, out, out, in. And again, if you're a seasoned veteran at this maneuver here, you can always go a little faster from the get-go, but make sure you save, at least have that extra gear for the last half. Okay, let's pick it up here. Got to stay focused. So out, out, in. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. Out. Last 10 seconds here. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. Okay, and 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Next, find that soup can, that jar of peanut butter, something light. I'm going to put it down in the center of the room here. We can find it here. Okay, hopefully you can see this here. So this one, what we're going to do, I'll demonstrate quickly. We're just going to use the jar or the can here as a little reference point. Okay, and so I'm just going to step over the can here, so and do a little tap. So I'm kind of moving from side to side, and I'm just taking my foot and just tapping the can. So I'm stepping over and a little toe tap. And the easiest variation is just to kind of move side to side here with a little toe touch. And if you want a little harder, you can do a little baby hop, a little bit more dynamic. So just practice this for a second. And you're not standing on the can, but it's just a little reference stop there for the toe touch. So kind of quick and light on our feet here. Okay, we'll do this for a minute, and then we'll move on to our balance exercise here. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. From side to side with a little toe touch. Feel free to keep those arms up for balance. A nice athletic stance is always good in case you get wobbly here like me. I know I'm breathing here and sweating indoors. I'm ready to turn the ceiling fan on. And I can see some good efforts through Zoom here. And now, if you're feeling good, we're on the second half of this maneuver. You can go a little faster, but just be careful. So just be a little quicker hop or a little quicker step. Let's do 5 more here. Okay, 5, 4, 3, doing good, 2, and 1. Good work, everybody. Grab a drink if you need to. Walk around, shake out those legs, those arms. We're doing good. We have just a couple movements to go here. This one will be a little chance to catch our breath here. See if I can get in the video here. All right, this is going to work the back of the leg, challenge us on our balance here. So I'll show a quick demonstration. I'm going to start by standing on my right leg, keeping my arms out. And what I'm going to try to do is just bend down and pick up my jar of peanut butter here and stand up. Okay? And we're just going to focus on the right leg here. If you can't go all the way down to the ground, just pretend like you're reaching and picking it up. So we're trying to keep a straight line with our back and our leg, kind of standing on that one leg. If you can reach down and grab it, great. So just try 1 or 2 more of these. Other tip I'll give you, just make sure that the leg that you're standing on it's fairly straight, maybe a little bend in the knee. Okay? So let's pause here a second, and then we'll go through a set of 10 of these on each leg. And if you've already done a couple, we'll give you credit for those. So let's say anywhere from 8 to 10. Okay, looks like everybody's ready. So let's start on that right leg. We're just going to reach down as low as you can. Pick up that jar. That's 1. If it's only this, perfect. It's more about the motion, not the weight. So I'll let you go at your speed here, but I'm at, well, that was 2, I guess, talking here. It's 3. Yep. I'll be feeling in the back of that hamstring. Okay, I'm up to 5 here. And I'm going to do 2 more to get to the 8. This is 6. And if you got to put that extra toe down for a touch, that's fine. So last one here. Okay, we'll go ahead and switch legs. Take a second here. I will say too, is if you're doing this on the leg and as you're reaching down, if you're coming back up and you need to use the other leg just to put your toe down, that's fine. If it's a little challenging on the balance, that's no problem at all. All right, let's go to the left leg here. Here we go. Okay, let's do 8 to 10 here. 1, 2, 3. Little slight bend in that knee. 4, 5. To the next one there, 6. 2 more here, close to that. 7. And last one. All right, shake that out. Going to check how we're doing here on our time. Okay. We are going to switch to a push-up here. I'll give you a couple variations while you're resting, getting a drink, walking around. The kind of the modified one is if you can find a surface like a couch, stable chair. I'm sorry if I didn't mention that earlier. You can go here, find a nice plank position on the couch here on the chair, and we're just going to do a regular traditional push-up. Certainly welcome to do those on the floor. If you have some shoulder or wrist, maybe orthopedic limitations, it just doesn't quite feel right on the push-up, here's where the weights come in. I'll just show you a triceps press here. These can be done standing or seated, but a little bit of a baby squat here, and I'm just going to extend my arms backwards. Okay? So go ahead and pick the variation that works best for you. I'm going to start with the push-ups here. You can do floor, you can do on the couch, you can do these on the wall. Sorry, I got my window here. I think people have done those before, so pick which one works best. And let's do between 8 and 10 here. So when you're ready, we'll do our push-ups. Here we go, let's get after it. 1. Okay, we're about halfway here. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Finish those up. Okay, 2 more to go. And a nice group break here. We'll switch it up. We're going to do our legs here. We're just going to do some air squats. Give you the front view. Feet about hip width apart. Just going to bend down and come up. A couple different ways to modify this. Make it a little less challenging. You can just do the baby squat. If you want to go even deeper, that's going to make it harder. And you can use your dumbbells too if you need a little extra weight. We're going to do 8 to 10 of these, just 1 set here. Okay, when you're ready, let's go ahead and start our squats here. 1, 2. Double check that the knees aren't going past the toes. That's about halfway. Nice and controlled on the way down, also on the way up. Last couple here. And 2. And 1. Okay, final exercise of our circuit. Find that stable surface, that chair, that couch. We can do these on the floor as well. We're going to do a mountain climber. We'll get in that plank position again. And for mountain climbers, plank position, just going to bring the knees up to the chest as close as you can. If you are wanting the more advanced one, you can do these on the floor. Again, nice plank position. So pick which one works for you. We'll take a break after this one. Okay, here we go. Start our mountain climbers. Nice steady tempo here. Going to do these for about 30 seconds. And a water break after this one. Okay, if you're able, on the last 10 seconds here, you can go a little faster. Okay, 5. Keep up the good work. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're good. Okay. Good work, everybody. Grab a drink if you need. Give you a couple minutes here to regroup. We went through a lot on that circuit. We really included everything, a lot of different muscle groups, really getting our heart and breathing up, a little balance, moving around on our feet, some agility, the squats, the push-ups, doing some traditional strength there. So we'll just go through that one more time. I'll shave off a little just for the sake of time to keep us on track. We may tweak a couple of things, but yeah, we'll go through it a second time here. If you're feeling good, the second one, you can go at the same clip. If you're feeling like I really got my heart rate, I really been working pretty hard on the first one, it's okay to take the second one a little bit slower, give you a little longer rest. We just want you to get through as much as you can in a good, safe way. So. Yep. And the folks on Zoom, again, walk around. If you need to take a rest, sit on the chair, whatever works best for you. But when you are ready, if you'll come back in the center and just do some walking in place, that'll give me the signal that you're feeling like you're ready to go. So. Another little pro tip we like to give here on Up and Moving, sometimes as you're recovering in between intervals or circuits, you walk with your hands on your waist here or up above your head. That helps kind of keep the chest open, helps with getting air in and out of the lungs, breathing. So versus, just kind of a different posture, kind of help keeping the chest open. Another good thing is when I watch people on Zoom, when I start to see you smiling again and have your sense of humor back, then it's time to get going on the next circuit interval. So I see some smiles, some thumbs up. So I'll meet you back here in the home position if you want to grab one last drink, shake it out here, and we'll get going with just some walking in place. Okay. So yep, just some light walking in place. Even if you want to move around the room and mix it up, that's fine too. I'll just keep our walking here, moving our arms. Going to transition into our march. And then go to a little bit higher knees here, more dynamic. Okay, we are going to mix it up and go right into those side shuffles here. So finish up a couple marches and let's get into our side shuffles here. Back and forth. As you're doing these, I always encourage folks to have a nice athletic stance. Hands, not kind of down here, but a little bit up for balance. Have a slight bend in your knee. You can always go a little bit more aggressive. Or other way, just some nice side-to-side stepping here in whatever space you have. But feet are always a little about shoulder width apart, hands are up. A good sort of nice stance here. Okay, we'll do a few more of these. Let's do one more each side. And then we'll do our up and back or forward and back. Okay, meet you in the center here. We'll go right into, meet you at the top of the camera. As you're getting a little preview of the Up and Moving shirt here from, if you'd like one of these shirts, we do have those on our website. If you go to upandmoving.org, just click on the top to help Up and Moving. You can see how to get yourself one. So give a little sponsorship plug there. Again, if you're looking for just a little slower pace, just do some walking up towards the camera and back. Or if you're feeling great, you can do a little bit more dynamic, little mini jog sprint here. All right, let's finish this up. Meet you back in the center. We got our agility work here. So we're going to do our start with that right leg. forward, center, back. Left leg forward, center, back. 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 Find the pace that works for you. These don't have to be super fast. It's more about coordinating, moving the limbs in that pattern. What I'd like you to do to keep you on your toes, literally, that's pun intended, is go ahead and pause and switch legs. Now we're going to start with the left leg, forward, center, back, right leg forward, center, back. And if that makes it harder, great. If not, that's okay. Means you're pretty well balanced here. Forward, center, back. Forward, center, back. Forward, center, back. Center, back. Okay, a couple more here. Let's get you fired up here. We'll go a little faster if you can. Forward, center, back. Forward, center, back. Center, back. Do another 10 seconds here. See if you can just maintain that little faster pace. Forward, center, back. Forward, center, back. All right, last one here. Great. Okay, moving those legs, shake it out. If you need a drink here, grab a drink quick. And we'll get you ready for just a preview here. The out, out, in. Out, out, in. As we're recovering here, let's give a good shake out with our arms. We haven't used them too much yet. Shake out the left leg. Shake out the right leg. Let's even do this. Let's do a little kind of tap our muscles on our legs, on the side, down to our feet. Tap the inside. Go one more time. Tap the outside of our legs, inside of our legs, and we'll do a little Tarzan here. Okay. So when you're ready, we'll go 3, 2, 1 and do the out and in. So 3, 2, 1, here we go. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. In, out, out, in. Find the pace that works for you. Again, for the seasoned veterans that have done this, I can see on Zoom, you're already going faster than me. That's great. Keep up your pace. If you're new to this, it's okay to go slow. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. Okay, to mix it up here, second half, let's see if we can go a little faster. And the key here is to be light on those feet. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. Out, out. Okay. Let's do 5 more. We'll finish these out here. Out, out, in. Last couple. Okay. Good work, everybody. Take a quick reset. We're going to move into the next one where we have our can step here. I'm not sure what we call these. I need Ari's help. Again, our instructor who's normally here on Thursday. But going to put the can in the center of the room. Peanut butter jar, soup can. Just to remind you, kind of be stepping side to side, but with a little toe touch. I'm stepping with that little toe touch. I'm not standing on it, but just a toe touch. You can always start with the basic version here. And then if you want to make it just a little faster, a little hop. Okay. Let's give those legs a tap one more time here. Okay, here we go. We'll do our little toe taps. Stepping side to side. Let's get going. For those on Zoom, you're doing great. I really appreciate you turning your video on here, and it's really nice to be able to connect virtually here and see everybody working hard at home. really inspiring here as I'm trying to lead you through this. We're all working together here on our Hollywood Square. Yep. And if you're feeling good, just see if you can pick up your pace just a little bit side to side here. So stepping a little faster. If you're at a really good clip, you can say, Steve, I'm just going to stay at this pace and finish it out. Okay. We're going to do 5 more here, and then we'll switch up the movement pattern. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Good work. Good work. We're moving through this second set a little bit faster. We don't have quite the demonstration needed, so we're moving at a good clip. We're well over halfway through. We're going to go into those balance, that one leg balance. Going to be starting on our right leg, reaching down for that can or as close as we can get. So take a second here. Now when you reach down, if I didn't mention this last time, if I'm standing on my right leg, reach out with that left arm, that opposite arm. You'll feel like there's a good counterbalance there. Okay? So when you're ready, we'll start on that right leg. And let's go ahead and reach down for our can here and get started. 8 to 10. I'll give you some updates here. Slight bend in that right leg. Not a big bend, but just a slight bend. And you should be feeling it here in the butt, in the back of the leg, that hamstring muscle group. Reaching down with that left arm. I'm about halfway here through mine. Nice and controlled. Think about having a flat back. Just show you a couple of the modified ones. And if you need to put that toe down at all, so you're reaching down, coming back up, touching the toe, that's okay. Finish these out. I'll meet you on the other left leg here in just a couple of seconds. Okay. Okay, halfway through these, we'll go ahead and switch to the other leg as folks are wrapping up here. Just going to check on Zoom. Looks like getting close. So when you're ready, go ahead and switch to the other legs. Have you count through these on your own? I'll get you started and help you finishing up. Okay, left leg, gonna reach with that right arm. Here we go. Reaching down, picking up that can. If you need to put that toe down, that's okay. We've been going through a busy circuit here. But good balance here. Okay, should be halfway or a little further. 8 to 10. Okay, last couple here. I'm going to do 2 more. And 1 more. Okay, take a quick breather. Good work. We got those done. Next, we're going to get into our push-ups. Those can be done, just to remind you, if you want to do them on the couch, if you want to do the traditional push-up on the floor, I would say the standard one. I'm going to show the tricep extension movement here. So pick which one works for you. This is a little bit more friendly on the shoulders and wrists than the push-up. Again, we'll do 8 to 10 of these. So when you're ready, find your position. We'll go ahead and start, and I'll count these out for us. Here we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good job. 7. I'm going to go to 8 here. 8. If you're feeling good, let's go to 10, 9, 9 3/4, and 10. Okay. Coming up on the home stretch here. Normally we'd have a cowbell bringing us to the finish here. We're going to finish up with our squats and then our mountain climbers, and we are done. Okay. So for squats, if last time with body weight was a perfect resistance, stick with that. If you're looking for just a tiny bit more, you could use your dumbbells, for example. I have a preferred way to face the camera here. Again, 8 to 10 of these. You pick the depth, how deep you want to go. Here we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Double check those knees are staying toes in behind. It's over halfway. 6, 7, 8. Here's the more modified. 9. And last one. Okay. Let's get after our mountain climbers here to finish out the circuit. Find that stable surface. I'm going to do these on the floor, just with a little bit more advanced version. Find that stable plank position. Take a deep breath here. Okay, we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go with our mountain climbers. Go for 30 seconds here, so pace yourself. Nice steady climb to the top here. Doing great, everybody. What a good workout here. Last 10 seconds, hang in there. I'll count you down here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're done. Good work, good work. Good work, everybody. If I can adjust my camera here. If you are on the floor, close to the floor on your mountain climbers, I'll give you a quick stretch that you can do. If you're standing, I won't make you get back on the floor, so just hang tight for a second. Grab a drink. We'll just do a really short cool down here, a couple minutes, and then I want to get you on your way. So if you are on the floor, there's a yoga position called Cobra you can do. Just kind of lift your stomach up off the ground. That's a good one to do. There's a modified version. This would be Cobra. A good stretch in the stomach. If that's a little too much, you can do kind of the ferret. You could just come up here, or the Sphinx, on your forearms. Get a good stretch here. We'll just hang out here for about 20 seconds. If you are standing, you like that one, you can just kind of reach up and tip your head back. Feel a good stretch here in the stomach. Finish up with that stretch. If you're standing, we're going to do a little hamstring stretch here. So just reach down, nice bend here in the hips and the waist. Reach down towards the toes. If you're seated, I'm going to have you just hang out on the ground. And you can take that opposite arm, right arm, and reach across, touch the left toe. Go ahead and take the other arm, that left arm. Give me a wave or a shake so I know you're still okay. Touch that right toe. If you're still standing, give you another stretch to do here. If you're standing, you can do a little side stretch here. Inside of the leg, and do the other side. We'll give you about 10 more seconds there, not that it's a race or a rush. Finish up the stretch that you're on. I'll meet you back in a standing position if you're not there. Okay, and the last one we're going to do is a little tricep stretch. Just going to reach up bend my right arm, kind of put it up on my head, grab my right elbow and just kind of pull it back, so to speak. And then finish up the other arm, send you on your way here. Okay, let's switch to that other arm. Hopefully feeling like breathing and heart rate have come down a little bit. I see some smiles again, so that's always good. Honest truth there when we work with athletes. We train them hard, just like this. They might be a little mad in the beginning or really tired, but once the humor comes back, it's time to get after another circuit or interval. So training like an Olympian today. Okay, shake out those arms, shake out those legs. That's all I have for us today. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Just to let you know, next week our schedule will stay the same and change a little bit. We're going to be offering workouts 3 days a week, Monday at 5:30, Thursday at 9:30 a.m., and then will be Saturday at 10 a.m. So check our website. The times, the workouts will be updated. That's just kind of our spring schedule here for the next few weeks. So thanks again and great job, and we'll see you at the next workout.